Hey, good evening, YouTube. Wearing my Ottawa Senators jersey. We just won tonight, 4-2 over the Boston Bruins. Anyways, so I decided that I'm going to do a beer review. Yes, I am. Tonight I'm going to be doing a beer. I think it's a collaboration brew. I'm not 100% sure, but we'll go from there. So tonight I'm going to be reviewing brewed by Nicklebrook Brewing Company in Burlington, Ontario, Canada, a Miracle of Science, handmade Ontario wet hopped pale ale, 5.3% ABV, 750 milliliter bottle. Craft brewed in small batches, authentic, citrusy and floral with hops forward. Ignatius Farm, Guelph, Ontario. So it is a collaboration between Nicklebrook and Ignatius Farm, Hop Farm, I believe that is. So yeah, this is their wet hopped pale ale. So it's interesting. I'm going to use my Samuel Adams Boston Lager glass that was sent to me by Nick of Maxwell Star Beer Reviews. Big thank you to him. So, you know, tells you right there, a miracle of science, handmade, brewed by Nicklebrook Brewing Company, Burlington, Ontario. Ontario wet hopped pale ale, 750 milliliter bottle, 5.3% ABV. Craft brewed in small batches, authentic, citrusy and floral with hops forward. Ignatius Farm, Guelph, Ontario. Freshly harvested and added to the brew the day they are picked creates this unique and bold Ontario Pale Ale. Ryan Morrow Brewmaster. So there you have it. A little bit about them. A little about the rest of it. So, you know, I believe this is still in the LCBO right now. So if you want to go get it, and give it a whirl. So, the color is very pale yellow or straw in color. You got 1.5 fingers ahead, small to medium bubbles, nice creamy head looking. It is white. It is filtered, you can see through it. Nice carbonation, so let's give it a smell and see what we think. Definitely grapefruit, citrus. Slight bit of floralness there. A very slight hint of caramel toffee malts. It smells very good. So, without further ado, let's dive into her. Give her a go. Oh yeah, it's good. Take a swig of this thing. Very light mouthfeel, a medium carbonation. Your first initial sip, you get a nice little bit of sweetness on the tip of your tongue. As it rolls across the back, the side of your tongue, get that grapefruit, tropical fruit, floral kind of character. The very back of your throat, it dries up fairly nice. It tastes very fresh, like very fresh as in the hops are very fresh. The malt is there. It mix mashes very well. Very nice sweet hoppy balance. Kind of reminds me almost of a harvest ale, you know, with the amount of freshness in this beer. It's not uberly fantastic, but it's not uberly bad as well. It's a very good beer, well rounded, very well crafted. Nice malt presence, nice hop presence. Very sessionable at 5.6? 5.3. A very, very sessionable pale ale. Excuse me. This is one of those beers you can have, you know, on a very hot day, you know, driving the lawnmower, cutting your grass. It's a very sessionable pale ale, very tasty, interesting mix match. Nice lacing on the glass, as you can see. The head's died down a bit, but nice lacing, nice. Very light mouthfeel. Yeah, there's not much more I can say about this beer, but if you guys can find it, which I believe is in the LCBO right now, so as of November 2013, it is in the LCBO. Go get yourself a bottle, give it a whirl, and let me know what you think. You know, I would drink it again, I would buy it again. Nothing offensive about it. It is a very sessionable pale ale. And it's a fairly good price. I think it's $5.95 if I'm correct. I could be off a bit, but it's about $6 a beer. So it's $6 for a wine bottle, essentially. 5.3% ABV. Well rounded, well crafted. No off flavors. So it's a bing bang bang for your buck. Anyways, malt profile, I'm going to say there's some 2-row in there, obviously. 2-row pale. A slight bit of caramel, not very much. Maybe some carafoam or carapils. Maybe a slight bit of Pilsner malt. Hop profile. Very fresh. Centennial. Cascade. Chinook. I could be wrong. It's just a guess. Those are the flavors. Like those three hops that I mentioned are kind of the typical flavors I'm picking up from the beer. So I'm no expert by any means. I just know good beer, and this is a good beer. So if you're wanting to try a fresh hopped pale ale, this is the one to try. Ontario Wet Hop Pale Ale from Nicklebrook Brewing Company. Nicklebrook makes a lot of good beers, and yeah, I have no complaints with their beers. So there you have it. Told you what the beer looked like. I told you what the beer smelled like. I told you what it tasted like. What more can I tell you? Go out and get yourself one. I want to thank you for watching. Please rate, comment, subscribe. If you have any ideas, suggestions in the comments box, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thanks for watching. Until next time, bye-bye.